Welcome, here is Manuel, and welcome to a new Manu's podcast. Big news, you can see me. I'm just trying different things, and let's see what happens if I make a podcast where you can see me. So, what is this about? This is basically a 10-15 minutes video where I just talk about some random topic. And I hope that I can spark some other perspectives and different opinions and make you think something different, because that's what really matters in the end. And if you have something very strong opinions, please put them in the comments down below. That's gonna be interesting for me to read and think about what I got wrong or maybe got different or I have different. So let's see, what is today's topic? Today's topic it's something that has happened, or it has been announced recently from YouTube, the platform that I'm using to post my videos. So I kind of getting personally affected by this. So what are they gonna do? So what they want to do, what they announce, is that they want to remove the dislike count from the dislike button, which I'm not really happy about that. So why they're doing it? The reason they want to do it is because apparently doing some sort of study, they noticed that less people are gonna press the button if the count of the dislikes do not appear. And then also they said, so if we can affect a video in that way, we can sort of help particularly content creators that are usually targeted by dislikes attacks. For example, small channels. Now, I can give a personal take on it, because in fact I'm a small channel, and extremely small channel actually, and yeah, you could say that I've been targeted by dislikes attacks, but the truth is that if a video has been disliked relatively too much, you can just remove the dislike and likes count, both of them. And I think this is a proper and good decision. So what happened to me? Basically, this was extremely weird, but I'm just gonna share it with you. So where I was working before, not here, but like I'm talking about 3-4 years ago, I was working in a team, and yeah, that's it. It was a little bit weird relationship with others. You could say that everyone wanted to be macho man and everything. So you are a loser. You're a loser. Okay, I get it. That's fine. So one day I decided to make a video and publish, where I was basically playing, I think the video is still there, but I was basically playing the intro of Nothing Else Matters, which at the time I was pretty good at. So I take the video. It's a crappy one, I understand that. Maybe the sound was not the best, but I published it, and for some reason I show it probably at work. And no one really cared about that video, not many likes or dislikes, but as soon as basically zero, but actually as soon as I show it to my co-workers, in a matter of few days, like the day after or the day after, I see that there are like 4 dislikes. I'm like, what the hell happened there? What the hell? And I mean, for me it was basically immediate, or logical the conclusion that yeah, they were the ones that have done that. And that was so weird for me, because why would you ever get out of your comfort zone? And or you know, why do you have to be such a pain to me because you don't like the video? Consider that it's a small channel. Like at the time probably had 15 subscribers. It was so small. Why would you do that? And well, call it dislikes attack. Well, what did they do was like, well, I don't care. I mean, there are so very few people on the channel anyway, so I'm just gonna remove the dislike and dislikes the likes and dislikes count numbers together, and that's it. That's what I do. What I did. So in fact, if you go to my videos, you're gonna see probably the video where I play the guitar, and there is no dislikes and likes count. And like, yeah, that's fine. I probably also remove the comments, but you know, the numbers for me are so low that it doesn't really matter if there is the low dislikes or likes count in there. So this, I don't believe in this the argument of there are people that hate you and they can take your videos down, because guess what, you can remove that count for both of it, and people will know that you removed it because they notice that both likes and dislikes have been removed. But in my case, I don't care. That's fine. I guess small channels like me, they are pretty much in the same situation, so that's fine. If we talk about people with 1,000, 10,000 subscribers, it's different, but they are already big enough. Like those are not small numbers in any possible way. 1,000 people, it's a lot. And in this case, you know, if they get a high number of dislikes, that's an indication that the video it's not good for the majority of people. It doesn't have good content. So what do you do about that? You become better, and also other people will see that these videos is not really good in content, and there is a high chance that they're gonna dislike it too, because that's what happens. But the person will try to get better, probably will remove dislike and like button. That's fine, okay, and that's it. Another argument, or another thing, another feature that YouTube was saying is that they will still keep the dislike count, but it will only be accessible privately from the person. Why? Because so that they still can check how many people disliked it. Now, in my, I mean, I don't know, I do see the problem here, because that's not gonna work anymore. Like, if I can check privately how many people dislike the video, right? And I want to know that it's properly related to the likes of the video, so that I can get better or worse. I mean, I want to get a real and raw feedback from people. You're saying, yeah, people can still dislike it, but you're only gonna be the only one to see the dislikes. I mean, it's fine for me, because apparently I can still check how many people disliked it. But then you said, among one of the arguments, is that less people are gonna dislike the video, meaning that if I check the dislikes, it's like there's not gonna be many, and because less people have were you know, involved in the process of liking or disliking the video, which is weird. It's like, it's really weird. Like, the reason of, you know, you can still check it, it's not gonna work because of the same reason you said before, because less people are gonna dislike it, therefore the dislike or like ratio is gonna be sort of wrong. And when I will check the you know, in the analytics of the video, how many people disliked it and liked it, to have an idea if the video was good or bad, my impression would be wrong, because less people disliked it. Because why did they dislike it? Because there is no count on the dislike button, and therefore less people were involved or wanted to dislike it, because for them it doesn't make any sense. Because if they do an action and they do not get the positive feedback of I did an action, I can see that it's doing something, I'm not gonna do it. Why should I bother to do it? I want to dislike the video, and I want that video to have one dislike more. It gives you a good feeling as a reviewer of the video. So for me, that's all lies. And oh my, the music has gotten a little bit. I'm gonna change it for a second, if I can. What is that? Oh my. That me? Yeah, there you go. I actually like this song a lot. Sorry if I moved you around. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. And for me, it's all lies. And then, so you're gonna think then why they're doing it. Now, this is just a guess. So the main reason they're saying they're doing it is because they want to protect small channels, which, as I told you just now, as a person that is going through some sort of experience of dislike attack, it's no, you're not protecting me at all. The only thing you're doing is it's even more difficult for me to understand if a video is good or not. That's it. So why they have done it? And that I have to use some sort of thinking, like corporate thinking around that. I'm sure that if I apply that, everything sort of catches up and makes sense. So what is my impression is that someone in the company wants a promotion, and it has to get a very good thing going on, or a good review, or a good he has some sort of objective that he has to achieve, and it can be proven. So imagine now, something about YouTube is that it gets a lot and a ton of money coming from TV stations that want to publish on the platform. For example, CNBC and all those American stuff, Fox News, and if you go and check, even the White House, if you go and check those videos, they are always, or they're heavily disliked. You can see on the White House, it's crazy how many people are disliking every single video that is coming out of there. So what can you do as YouTube, but what can you do as a person that wants to get a promotion, easy promotion, to give the impression that to make more money, to make YouTube do more money? Basically, you want to help these paying content creators. And how can you do that? Well, basically, you'll hide the dislikes, and therefore there is a apparent better reception of those videos for them. They're happier, and therefore they pay more. YouTube gets paid more, and then YouTube is gonna be like, as a corporate thing, corporations are not a person, it's not a CEO, it's a group of system of people that they're sort of mingling inside each other, that do not have any more sense, like rational sense at some point. They just do in a systematic way things. They do an action, someone else is gonna come in, oh, this action, now things are getting better. Why? No one really knows. And then this person says, mine, it was due to me, promotion to this guy. It's really weird what happens in a corporation, but right now that's what happens, basically, in some very simplistic way. So basically, imagine this person, he just made this change, he wants to make this change. I'm pretty sure that there is someone in power in there that is pushing for this to help these big other TV corporations, so that they would, their videos get better received, apparently, because people are not more happy. They're actually, they just cannot show it anymore. So there is impression from YouTube not from YouTube. YouTube knows that this is boom stupid. This is just to hide video dislikes. Actually, there is a better there is the impression from the TV media that this is working. They are happy, and therefore they're gonna pay more to put more videos. Then YouTube is gonna be like, wow, these guys are paying more, why does it happen? And believe me, this guy is gonna come out and be like, that was my idea, I knew that that would happen. Thanks for me to protect small channels, and also TV media channels, obviously, because yeah, and the White House, and you know, all those channels that are are being heavily disliked, and they are paying a ton of money to us. Yeah, that was me. And then and YouTube is gonna be like, as a big corporation, be like, yeah, you go up on the ladder. I know that it sounds a little bit anti-corporate, my approach. I mean, there are reasons, but I mean, it tends to work, you know. But unfortunately, there are still some things that do not work in a normal system. In these sort of systems, which it's for very clever people, it's very easy to sort of work around things and make things apparently good when they are not, and therefore getting the promotions that they do not really deserve, because they have made things worse for normal content viewers. So that's my impression. Maybe you have other opinions, maybe you think that this is different, maybe they actually want to protect your small YouTube channels, and you think that you have been targeted in the past, and removing the dislikes can actually help you more. In that case, please share your story, because I had mine, and yeah, I could solve it easily, and I'm happy like this. I'm actually proud that not so many people dislike my videos generally. There might be a reason behind it, but very few viewers, sort of happy, so I'm happy about that. It's a little bit complicated for me to get feedback and what I'm doing wrong, but probably probably my big number is the click retention rate, so probably it's the thumbnail, for example, and convince people to see it. Maybe, yeah, I mean, there is a lot of guess game, but also you can use on YouTube the time people are watching the video, and you can see that it tends to go down very fast for me, so I have probably to put more engaging content. That's why I put in myself, let's see what happens. Those are already working. People that dislike the video, usually they have a good reason for do that. They don't do it randomly. All the other indications for you to make a better content, it's there. If they really disliked it, they're gonna tell you, or even comment what's wrong, and you should take it. Just so that was me on my what is my opinion on the dislikes, removing the dislike count from dislike button on YouTube. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but believe me, it can be one of those things that can start making people think twice on going on YouTube, and therefore going on other platforms. And that was so maybe the beginning of a downtrend, and maybe the appearance of a new platform, YouTube or video platform. That would be great for me, but let's see. So thanks for everything, and see you next time. Have a nice day, a nice week, and see you. Bye.